to Yak. We're just having cocktails and conversation.
Yes.
Now, every week, we're going to bring you different topics, different subjects, dealing with relationships, life. We just going to talk about what we want to talk about. Am I right, girls?
Yes.
And we're going to keep it 100 every week. And remember this, it's uncensored. So, it's for the mature-minded only. Because we're going to give it to y'all. I promise. So, we're going to start off with introductions. I am Kay Nicole. And this time, we're going to start this way.
Monique.
Okay.
You looking at Cookie, Mimi.
And I'm Nikita.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Alrighty, so our first topic for the evening would be, and I'm going to let y'all in on a little secret. Every week when we bring you topics and subjects, the girls don't even know what the topics are. They have no idea what we're about to talk about. So remember, we keeping it real and we keeping it 100 just for you. And keep in mind that we would love for you to chat with us after the show is over through social media. Leave your comments and even throw in some topics that you would like to hear us talk about on next week. All right? Thank you. So let's get it started. Okay. So they can't wait. You should see them. They just stone cold right now.
Yes, come on.
Okay. How to keep your man.
Oh my God.
I know it's not. I know. It sounds. Now come on. Drink up, Mimi. Yeah, we need to fix this. I mean, yeah, it sounds like a topic that is kind of shallow. It's kind of broad and even vague. But let's just start with how to keep your man. Something simple. Nikita?
Okay, now, is it how to keep a man or how the man needs to keep us? I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Throw it out
but
there.
Since that was the topic and you brought that up.
Go ahead.
But how to keep your man, I mean, everybody needs to be happy in a relationship. If you don't have like a sturdy understanding, then it's hard to build on something that's broken. So, I mean, it's hard to say because, meh.
I don't know what that meant, but Monique, what you say?
I just don't know.
Well, go ahead.
Well, I think that
Coming from a woman who has been kept for how many years? No, let's keep it real.
Yes.
5 years, and I think that the most important thing, honestly, for my relationship has been prayer.
Ooh,
That's the truth.
Didn't.
I had to throw it out there.
Oh.
Now, on a non-spiritual level, though, just man to female, I think women remembering that we are receivers and allowing ourselves to receive from them because men are givers. That's the way we're anatomically created. They give, we receive. But when we switch that role, I think sometimes that throws a monkey wrench in things. So staying in your lane and remembering to receive, I think that's the key.
And you said they're givers.
Yeah, that's.
I ain't been getting shit.
I was just thinking that.
What's going on?
What I
And
mean
God
by
bless
that,
your relationship. Because I was married for 17 years and I could not have done it without massive alcohol and tremendous amounts of drugs.
She didn't say nothing about prayer. Mind you, she said nothing about prayer.
Period.
Okay,
And
so
a lot of readjusting, holding my tongue, like not really being adamant on having an opinion. If I was opinionated, I'm pretty sure it would have lasted a whole 2 days.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. And
So would you say keeping your man, the way you kept your man for 17 years was through silence?
I believe that the way that a lot of women keep men in relationships is because you bite your tongue a lot. Like, believe me, if you spoke what was on your mind, he definitely would not want to be a part of.
I do agree.
I'm telling you,
I do.
some of the most submissive women have been in relationships forever, but when they're around me or I'm doing their hair, we at work, it's like, oh my God, you could tell that they're letting this out because that's not what they do at home. Their husband is not going to accept that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Are you saying accept the realness?
That wasn't my experience. I mean,
Were you were you submissive in any way?
I mean, it's give and take. we're both submissive to each other.
I agree with that.
But I am very opinionated in my relationship, and he honors what I say just as much as I honor what he says.
So it depends on the man. So Mimi,
I think so.
Mimi, can you give us
I
your
feel
2
like
cents?
you can't keep a man that don't want to be kept, first of all.
Hey.
So
Hey.
it has to be kind of like
That's
both
first
ways.
answer.
That is
I agree with that.
definitely
It
Totally
has to
agree
be
with
both
that.
ways. So it's more like you both put in the same exact kind of work into it. Because if you just put in the work, you're wasting your time.
That's
Yeah,
true.
So,
yeah. But when
I
you
feel
say, I want to ask Cookie, you mentioned you had to do a lot of drugs and a lot of alcohol. No, I'm serious.
That was
Was
my
that-
relationship.
That was your relationship. Now,
And you know
was
they
that
want to know
based-
what kind of drugs, right?
No,
They want to know
You
was,
be able to ask like,
was you out here
Marijuana.
out here? or was
Marijuana
you
and
just-
clear alcohol. Clear alcohol, marijuana.
Yeah.
That's my drugs of choice.
There we
What
go.
What was the man like? Can we talk about what's the man like? Now we've heard how to keep the man. We could keep it there. But what was he like? Did he want to be kept?
Actually, he was a giver. He was a manly man. Like when I first met, I think he was maybe 20 years older than me.
Oh.
He stayed in one place and I stayed in another for the first 5 to 6 years of our relationship.
Oh, that's good. So that's a good topic.
Yeah,
But did
so-
he want to be kept? Did he want to be kept? Because
I
he
think to
brought
a
up
certain,
a very good.
I think to a certain degree, but like she said, how can you be with somebody that really doesn't want to be with you? And this is how it went. It was so much time invested. It was like, I want to be with you, so I'm fighting to be with him. And then by the time he wanted to be with me, I wasn't even interested.
Yeah, that happened.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that definitely happened.
That happened.
And I don't know, as time go on, you grow apart from people. You grow up, and it's a 20-year age difference. Like, I found myself feeding him medication, making sure he got to his doctor's appointments on time, doing things in a parent slot versus relationship-wise. Okay. It was something that I had to look at. Like, do you want to see this person pass? I care about him, but yeah. So
well,
it's
I have a
realistic.
question. Let's go. Let's move on that. Do you feel that you have to pacify your man, or would you consider it nurturing your man? Now, some women will say the nurturing is like the pacifying. So, which one would you say, Nikita? I see your mind going.
It is going. It's some things up there. Maybe I would like to say nurturing because not all men want to say like, I want you to ask me how my day was. Mm-hmm. But if you do it, they appreciate it. Okay. Give them like a random, just like it's all about you. It's usually all about me. But today you get a day. It's your holiday today. So what would you like? But it's more of nurturing because, if he's like truly supporting you and taking care of so many things, he needs to be catered to as well.
Oh, yeah,
if
definitely.
he is doing what he needs to do.
Okay.
Other than that.
Piggyback. I hear you.
I go with the same thing she said. It's exactly true. I mean, if he's doing something for you, you need to appreciate him, but not something you do more like a mother, like every day. I mean, you have to appreciate him every time, but not something that it's more like you have to baby him and he's so comfortable in that situation.
Right.
Okay. And Monique?
I think it's nurturing, but I think it's give and take because relationships go through different stages and different phases.
True.
So you may be on the receiving end one day, and he's on the receiving
end of the nurturing. So would you say that it's nurturing or pacifying, or is there even a time where you pacify?
There's a thin line.
Okay.
Sometimes you do have to pacify. You have to be in tune and know what's going on with him. Some days he may have an off day, or he may need that extra. For you, like you said, to bite your tongue. It's wisdom sometimes to just hold back and just say, you know what, I see where he is. Right. It's not necessary for me to assert myself right now. So you can pacify him in some moments and then nurture him in others. It depends on the circumstance.
Okay. All right, Miss Cookie.
I mean, you can do it all at once, though. You ain't got to say nothing but still cater to him at the same time. He may just want to let his mind just relax. He don't want to answer no questions. He don't want to talk to you. But you can still give him...
either.
Right?
I really believe that at the end of the day, it all boils down to how do you keep somebody that doesn't want to be kept.
No, you can't keep somebody.
Period. That's my whole point. That's my whole point. So it has to work in a 50-50 manner. Like you have to want that person.
But don't fill out my application if you do not want to work here.
I love it.
Do not feel okay. Let's go there. I'm gonna say this. I was at the with my stylist. While she was curling my hair. Stylists like to talk. Miss Cookie had a conversation. Some like a bartender. Like to be in your business and share a little bit of their own.
Yeah.
And one of the things that she brought up in conversation was, I'm not. And I'm gonna quote one of my good girlfriends, Articulate. I'm not giving out my soy sauce before I get married. You can't have none of my juices before I get married. Now, some folk like to share their soy sauce prior to marriage, because soy sauce tastes good on certain things. So, how do you guys feel about sharing?
I'm test driving it. No. There is no way on God's green earth
She like, no.
that I am going to marry you and you pop out with a baby dick. You should have said that it was uncensored.
Yeah, she said so.
Yes, there is no way that I'm going to accept and love all of that, and then the baby dick syndrome just pops out.
Yeah,
no,
because immediately
that's
I'm
not my
turned
life.
off
I'm
and
not
I
going
don't
to work
like you
with
no
it. I'm
more.
not going to try.
Wait
I'm not going to accommodate you. No. I'm sorry.
Are you saying a baby dick or a small dick? Now,
if it's small, if it's soft, if it's deficient because you're elderly and it just doesn't work properly, I'm sorry. You are out. I will put them on an island and in a bag and set that island on fire because you are useless.
Whoa. But
well, I mean, I don't want to have sex with every dude I meet. Some dudes are beneficial. Like, you gotta have like 3 dudes to make up this whole perfect one.
See,
dude.
I love it. I told you that's my baby right there. I just want the world to know.
More than
that's
likely, I may have sex with one and be like super in tune with him and everything. But it could be like another person who is just so much more fun. Like, he want to do everything. Like,
right.
New adventures and stuff like that. Like,
that's the honey man, the funny man.
And then you got the one that's just cool, not that cute, but he taking care of everything right when you need it. But then you got the other two who's like, I got you, but you gotta wait till this. But he got everything.
You gonna get somebody head bust wide open.
See what?
But not mine.
That sounds like a 3-way angle of some real angry situations.
Not if I'm only having sex with one.
No,
and everybody needs to know.
If you're not
cheating
having sex,
is cheating.
No,
though.
but if she's honest and open about her relationship, if she's saying
not cheating,
because I am dating. I'm in a relationship with you, but it's open. We're dating.
That's different though.
See?
Yeah.
That's where she's coming
that's
from.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, if you break it down, like, I would like to be with you and things like that. But if you don't say that and neither do I, then I assume that I am single.
Of course.
I mean, if you aren't taking care of everything I need to be taken care of, then then again, I am single.
Yes. Please know that I am.
And if there's, if ain't no clothes on this finger, then I am single.
I too am single.
Viewers, I believe that they want you to realize that no one has rings on here.
Ooh, wait, except
I forgot our own ring.
You're married?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. No. I thought your husband was deceased or something. This show is going to be great. They should have gave us a rough draft on who we're dealing with.
Oh my God,
And on that note,
25 and counting.
Yes.
That's a long time.
I can't believe you didn't hear that. How did you miss that?
I heard the 25. I wasn't sure if it was current, if it was past,
Oh. Okay.
I'm not a mind reader. I heard 25 years. I mean, I was with the person I was with for 17 years. I dumped him 2 years ago.
Oh
no.
my God.
I married him when I was 18. I divorced him when I was 19, but we still stayed together.
Oh,
okay.
Interesting. What is that?
And that comes with marriage. I don't want to get married and then get divorced. Like, no, that's not going to happen. I'm not.
I didn't get a divorce. It was a no.
No. I'm not going to have your kid.
Look, he didn't know. He didn't know, and that's my friend.
And I'm not going to have your kid and you think we finna break up. That's just not going to happen. That's when people think people are crazy. No, because you got my feelings attached. Like, you got my heart now. And you just want us to
and you're kind of all over the place because this is coming from the same girl that's saying if we're not in a relationship, then you're going to have.
No, but did you hear what I said? I said if I had your baby,
She said,
no.
and she said, if we're married,
I'm not breaking
yeah.
up.
Divorce.
Now
Yeah.
we're
That's
just
what she
having
said.
sex
Yeah.
and it's casual.
Yeah.
We're dating. Bye. But if I'm carrying something that belongs to both of us and you just think you finna just live somewhere else,
I love her.
that's not gonna happen.
But listen,
But what if you marry and you have that baby and you meet a guy that's super rich that's really the guy
I wouldn't meet a
for
guy
you?
because as soon as the guy approached me on something else, I'm gonna let him know I'm with somebody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't even
You're
get
not
to
even
the
gonna get
he
to
wouldn't
that
get to
point.
me. So
No.
I'm like, sorry, you lost your
Wait,
chance.
see you next
just rather
lifetime.
be-
Yeah, I'll
You
see
just
you
rather
next
be
time.
unhappy and make this guy's life a living bag of
What?
crap.
No.
Me
Me
never. Nikita. No, what do you mean by making him unhappy?
Yeah.
What about the situation is unhappy? Where is the unhappiness
Yeah, what
in
do you
the
mean?
situation? Because you said you just want to stay with this guy and make him unhappy.
She was saying, like, if she marries this guy and have a kid by him, there's no way in God's green earth he's going to be able to leave her. Well,
Okay.
if he's trying to leave, clearly he's unhappy. Why would you force him to stay and be miserable with
she's
you?
trying to say she
because-
put in
Do you
enough
understand
work
what I'm
to
saying?
make it.
Or the concept that I heard and what I got from
understand,
that?
I understand.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you ain't happy, just let him go. Like, I'm not going to torture
No,
you.
my
please.
point is you're
But
not happy
listen,
To me,
right
it's
now.
like blocking blessings.
But
it.
I feel like as if you should, if you're not happy, let me know what's going on. But people give
Right.
up. That's why divorce comes into play. People
Yeah,
give
because
up.
they don't
Just
find enough.
talking
That's the
about
truth.
that.
They don't
I
want
never
to
even
try.
Mimi,
That's-
what
yeah,
was
that's
it that you
true.
wanted
Never
to say?
tried.
Because I hear you mumbling.
No, I mean, I'm trying to understand what she's trying to say. Like, she's probably just going to fight more for it than him to
Right.
show or prove to him that she's still in the relationship or marriage.
Okay.
That way he could either have a reconsideration or that could even patch things to work with some therapy or something.
I mean, I gotta
that
right.
Now, you not. She's not coming. America. She is not coming off as thirsty and needy or anything like that. As you
No.
can
Right.
see, she's a very beautiful woman.
And my thirst is quenched.
Oh my.
So,
So
right now.
mine too. Wait one
Just
second.
saying.
Yak, yak,
Yeah.
yak.
Yes. Yeah. My thing is that when it comes to relationships, and Monique, you can attest to this. You can profess and confess to this because 25 years, that's freaking half my age. Almost,
We
because
have
I'm
been-
24 for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
So when she says, I'm not going anywhere. Can you share anything? You ain't got to tell your whole life story or anything like that, but can you share something with us? Because 25 years, that's
It's a long time.
yes.
This
Well,
seems
first
very
of
long
all,
to me.
You got to know who you're dealing with in the first year before you can get to the 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times we go into relationships blind based on our assumptions of what the relationship is going to be. And we create this personality that this person is not. And then 5 years later, we decide, oh, you're not who I thought you were. But if you know who you're dealing with in the beginning, and then you guys have that quality and that commitment starting out, 9 times out of 10, you're going to keep that quality and commitment going throughout your relationship.
Even when there's bumps in the road.
There's
Even
always
when
gonna be
somebody
bumps in the
walk
road.
their little stank
You
tail
got-
ass across the damn fucking
Threshold
bump.
and do something
Yeah.
stupid. You
Tell 'em.
have to know who you're dealing with. And then if they do that,
Mm-hmm.
because you know who you're dealing with, you know whether or not they just going out to be a hoe, or if they made a situation a bad, choice or what have you. And then you deal with it accordingly. But if you go into a relationship, the first few years of my relationship, I was married to my figment of my imagination. I had Prince Charming in my mind
I'm
of who
always
he was
that
going
way,
to
yeah.
be. And I expected for him to live up to those expectations. So everything that I saw, everything I did was based on my imagination of who he was.
Right.
Once I realized who he really was, then I was able to engage and be like, okay, now I know how
But
to
can
deal
we
with
jump
this.
25 years later? Please, can we just jump 25 years later? Because I know her husband, and I know her life, and that's real talk. I know. Is he not Prince Charming?
He
I
is
just want
now,
to hear you.
Hunty.
Yes! I just want the world to know.
But it took It took the nurturing. It took the pacifying. It took the prayer.
And what about the perseverance?
I'm telling you, there are so many times when you want to just give up. You want to walk away. You want to say, you know what, this is not what I signed up for. But remembering that all relationships go through phases.
They do.
But when he wanted to leave, I want to just address both of them. I mean, I don't want to not telling all your business, but let's hit on what she said about if he unhappy, let his ass go.
Is he really unhappy?
Bless God.
Or is he in a state of unsurety?
No, is it repetitive? Is what's going on in the relationship repetitive? Is there anything new popping up? Like, is that why relationships are failing? Because I did this already. Like, this is not new. Like, you give too much up in the beginning. What else new do you have? Like, if you give somebody so much at once, you have nothing to give later. So that's why a lot of people, I feel, give up or just want to move on. Like, if you just stop wanting to do stuff, okay, I got her, I just want to stay in the house, we don't have to have date night.
But that's when you engage. That's when you kick in.
Almost definitely. You're going to get up, and we're definitely going out.
Right. And then, but see, being in tune to who he is, like I said,
trying
there was a time when he was like in a whole nother place, and I was like, well, what the heck is this? Who is he?
You didn't know that person, but he introduced that person to you. So Mimi, if because I don't know which side of the fence you're on with this, because I think I heard you agreeing with both Nikita
I'm like
and I could tell. So what are your thoughts?
I mean, the way I was brought up was basically it's not like you're a slave to marriage or anything like that, but you either need to put in more, not like more work, but you need to put in work, especially when you have kids. Because my mom has been married to my dad for so long, and she's still married, and we're 6. She got 6 kids, I mean, plus me. So it's been a whole lot, her going through so much. And when you look at all your kids and you're like, you need to train them in a way they can be able to accept, not like abuse or anything like that, but when situations come up and you're not happy because this is not what you're used to, you basically just have to kind of adjust to that, knowing that you're not going to be there for long. Because my mom, she's like a spiritual person. So she like tells you, this is not basically a situation you're going to be stuck in for long. You just need a little bit of patience, and you just get past it.
Now, that's a good place to go in a question to ask you, starting with Cookie. Have you ever used or pulled on your, I'm going to use the word spirit, because your spirit could be in Buddha, in Christianity, Christianity, Taoism, atheists, practicing nothing at all. What have, when you were in your relationship, other than drugs and alcohol, did you ever decide, you know what, I'm gonna center myself, I'm gonna get on my knees, I'm gonna pull out my rosemary beads or something? Did you pull on?
During the last 7 years of the relationship.
Okay, you thought that too. Okay.
What?
Knees and beads. I was just. Sorry, we're going back to the regular schedule program. But
Cookie.
Yeah, during the last 7 years of the relationship, I don't think I really smoked weed or drank or any of that like that. I think that really we grew apart. I wanted different things. He wanted different things. And then I'm really not from Chicago. He really not from Chicago. A lot of my family is in Miami. A lot of his family was in Mississippi. So we basically grew apart. It was kind of like he was reaching to go back and nitpicking to go back to Mississippi. And I'm like, well, reality check, 3 years ago, they just abolished slavery in Mississippi. So I'm out. Yeah. And it was just due to circumstances and situations, that was my friend. 17 years, that was one of my best friends. I love him to death. I would go there, like, give him anything. It wouldn't matter who he was with or what, vice versa. That's still my friend. But due to circumstances and situations, I had to let it go. And no, I don't feel bad. I feel like I learned a lot from it.
No. Not do you feel bad. Did you ever pull on anything spiritual?
My grandmother was a preacher for 40 years. I believe in God. Yeah. My aunt has been a Muslim for 27 years. They go to Mecca and all that. It's not about spirituality. I believe that it is a soulmate out here for everyone. Are you happy? Are you content?
So you just say, are you happy? Are you content? It has nothing to do with the spirituality of yourself or that person. It's how you feel.
Yeah, if you, I believe that power greater than ourselves naturally is going to take care of you. I believe that there is nothing that you can do today to change your fate when it comes to tomorrow.
Okay.
So if you love me, you love me. We would not be having this conversation if it had not been fate. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. Me and him would have not lasted 17 years had it not been fate. We didn't have kids. He had no reason to be with me. I had no reason to be with him. It was God. It was fate. I cared about him. But at the end of the day, I was not happy at the end of the relationship. I looked at him. He was a different person. He was not happy.
But did you see him for who he was, or did you see him for who you expected him to be?
I always saw him for what he was. He was a provider. He was a great person. He was a superhero to me. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, how did he change?
His mom got deathly ill. And it came down to what I do for a living and what I had been building on, or stop that and go and help him. So instead of me stopping to help him, I financed him from here. I can't go with you, but I could help you while you're there. And it turned in from a month to 7 months, from 7 months to 9 months.
Was he in? Are you saying he left and went to Mississippi or something? Okay.
No contact.
Distance.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That's still my friend though, and I still, you know,
distance is a whole.
Well, see,
that's a whole other level of relationship.
I did a long
No. You guys did not grow apart. You actually were apart.
Like there were space,
right.
bunch of space,
and that's when the word trust is really strong. But
I know you guys. I don't want to.
I was in a long distance relationship. I mean, it started off okay at first, and then you know what I think what happens is when somebody realizes that they have somebody really, really good, even when it comes to long distance relationships, then they start to wonder about you. Like, is she really just here for me? Like, she's a really good person, but how do I know she's only here for me?
How are you feeling? Let's talk about you.
When I'm into somebody, like if it's just one person, I'm really into that person, I'll be into that person. But then it's hard because you'll think like, you know, I do believe in a higher power as well. Like, did God send you here forever, or are you just a lesson learned? Like, are you just
a stepping stone to a greater cause?
Exactly. Like, am I learning
a greater cause?
I know that's right.
An investment in my future.
Exactly.
That's how I feel about my old relationship. Like, really, he taught me a lot about men. I know what I want. I know what I don't want. I know what you're not going to say to me.
So I'm going to ask you a question. Are you in a relationship now?
Yes, I am.
And how different... And Mimi, I'm asking you the same question. And Nikita, I want to know. I really do. And I hate you. How did you hate me, girl?
No, I hate the producer of this show. I really hate the producer.
As in relationship, you mean
relationship.
Girl,
like as in, because everybody can have a different type of relationship.
Yeah, but I'm
like as in a serious. This is me and you.
Committed.
That's the perfect word.
So, are you in a committed relationship now? Mm-hmm. And would you say, what are do you see the differences? I'm asking. Do you not drink and smoke as much?
Pause was too long.
Here's the thing. It's like, no way possible that I could drink or smoke as much with this guy, because for some reason, every time I turn around, I'm pregnant. Believe it or not, I'm probably pregnant now.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. That's why she...
Yes.
I understand why that's water now.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is not toxic, because she is definitely drinking water. I cannot believe you.
9 days after I met the new guy, I was pregnant.
Oh my God.
A year after that, pregnant.
Oh
Wow.
my God.
Yeah, and it's going on 2 years. It's weird. It's very weird. So that's where I say, like, holding on to stuff, and it may be somebody out there that really is for you, and you may be, you know, not blocking it, but sort of prolonging finding that person or whatever. Because for a long time, the guy that I was with made me feel like I couldn't even have kids. I meet this guy 9 days later, I'm pregnant, literally throwing up through the air like the Exodus. That was God. That was not. That was not. Do you know what I'm saying? Me. That wasn't. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't.
I get what you're saying.
Okay,
can't really fight.
But you know, everything happens for a reason. Like maybe you weren't supposed to
Have a child
with him.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
True.
It could have been anything. It could be something in his DNA. Like you know what? She can't take this.
No,
They
the
DNA
doctor
might
was
not
like
mix.
telling me about the guy. Like, I don't think you guys match.
Or it could
I
be
really
just him.
don't think
Wait a
that
minute,
whoever
that
you're
is a
with
good.
match.
Have you?
Yeah.
Well, okay, I'm gonna bring up a very risque topic. I am. I really, really am.
Am
Because,
what?
Yes, I am.
You are.
Yes. No, I'm not. I love you.
What is?
Oh.
No, I want to
I'm
know
saying
something.
it's a Christian
because,
on this show. I don't think that she's going to be able to know. Yeah.
No, when you say don't match, even in sexual experiences. And
Oh, my God.
No, we keeping it real and 100.
Yes.
Are you a match?
For 25 years.
Yes, baby. I want to know.
She better be a
You
match.
want to know what? To be honest, you didn't even have to answer. If you just looked at her face, it was like she would jump off a bridge after his penis. Oh my God, no!
I want to jump off a bridge for somebody's penis. I really do.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. You said you would.
I want to find the penis to jump off the bridge.
I want the
I do.
penis
I
to
do.
jump off the bridge for.
Yes.
I want to not bungee jump. Don't even put
Leap.
me on. Yes, baby. I want to go after. If it's that
No
good,
parachute.
please. Okay.
Okay.
What?
Yes. We are very happy.
Yeah.
Have any of you all experienced not being in a relationship, being sexual in a relationship? And this might be, if it's too much for y'all, let me know. But we keeping it real and 100, and we drinking cognac. Being in a sexual relationship, unprotected, and not enjoying the sex, maybe, but his pre-ejaculation or his sperm just don't feel right, smell right.
Well, I don't know what it's gonna smell like because we're never getting that close. First of all, and second of all, I don't know.
No, I'm asking. Have you ever been irritated by?
Well, if you're irritated by somebody's,
Because she
that's
said that
more
we're not a
than
match. So sometimes you're not a match. Have you ever experienced
Like
that
a chemical
chemically?
reaction.
Yeah.
Yes.
Allergic.
Yes.
Allergic.
Like I'm allergic to that.
you know what they
smell.
call
I
that?
hate
They
you.
call those
Yes.
STDs.
Oh my God, no!
Well, I'm just saying, like, if it's an allergic reaction, obviously,
No.
yes,
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Not
No,
all
there's
the
some
time.
people that just
no, it
fucking
ain't. It's
stink.
not like just a
Like,
chemical
not
reaction.
stink, but the sweat is just bad with whatever sweat you have, and no, you should never be together. Ugh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Like
I
Monique,
just, I
so
don't
you have
know.
not
No,
experienced that where you have
I haven't
had-
either.
You haven't?
No.
Well, you
Thank
just
God.
don't like the person's sweat.
I mean, it's never been like, okay, so when you say it, it just sounds like this big heavy ass dude just.
No, I'm talking about sex. We're talking about sex.
Oh,
We're
yes,
talking
we
about
are.
sex and sweat. And the mixture of sex and sweat. Everybody's smell is different. And I don't care who you are. I don't care where you are.
And it doesn't have to be
is
an STD
different.
involved.
It is different. And some guys are just stronger than other guys. And it is just disgusting.
Would you
It is
know?
disgusting.
I'm glad
I don't
I've
want it
never
to
went through
drip
that
on me.
before.
I don't want it in my eye. I don't. Do you understand what I'm saying?
do.
Like,
I
look.
I do.
Not my mouth. No. You know, it's sweat. It's dripping.
What
Oh my
is
God.
this? What part is this?
Oh, that's when you're trying to bat it, like catch it, keep it from falling on you.
But
You
when
girls
you
have done
notice
before.
that before sex though,
What,
do you
the
just go
sex?
straight to sex, or do you not foreplay? Do you not like get each other ready. If you getting each other ready, you should be
You
able
getting
to smell
sweaty
his-
like that from foreplay?
I'm not saying that, but
You getting musty, sweaty from
Not-
what kind of foreplay are you doing?
no, that's not what I'm
What
saying.
has foreplay turned into?
That is not what I'm
How's she
saying.
going?
Where the hell you
I'm
going?
Definitely not saying that. But if you doing all that during foreplay, we not meant.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, as
Exhausted.
in getting each other excited, a little bit of you will sweat. Like you will get hot, and you get hot. You get ready. You're getting ready. You'll smell him.
I understand
and,
what you're
you
saying,
know,
but yeah, it's
Pheromone.
I don't know.
yeah, you'll be able to smell that when you get each
not
other
even
excited.
sexually. I've been in places to where it's what is that? The Taste of Chicago,
Like the gym,
different
too.
museums,
I mean, the
the
gym.
gym.
I could-
That's
And
true.
it's certain
that I
guys
can
that
relate
pass
to.
by. I don't care how attractive they are. That extra stench, like I don't know if
You
it's the
are so
deodorant
right,
or
Cookie.
what.
Yeah.
It's just
That-
like I
yeah.
don't care if you bathe. I would never want you on top of
Because
me
you can smell
personally.
him. You
Right,
are
so
so
Literally.
right.
Well,
You
that
are.
is different, but we
Everybody
were
has
talk-
a preference. Everybody
Right.
has a
But
preference.
I
We just
And
went
like-
from
and like-
sex to walking past a nigga in a museum. Like, that's different. Like, okay, you obviously got a stench. Don't talk to me. Like, but if I'm not sexually attracted to you, we would never go as far as having
going
sex.
to the-
No.
Because,
No.
just because, and a lot of men think, oh, I got in her jaws because of what I said. Oh, no, baby. We had sex because
Ooh,
I wanted to have
yeah.
sex.
I stand for you.
So, with that being said, please don't think your mouth game is strong. I just needed to please her, and she needed me to,
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about that. That is something, and I'm gonna start with Mo first because she's the married woman in the bunch.
Oh,
Charming. Was he charming?
He was.
Was it his words?
He was.
I know he looked good, but what was it? Something
He was-
that he said that
Well,
made
you
you
know
feel
what?
good?
See, you don't make me go where I don't want to go.
No, just go
But-
not too far.
Girl, go there,
Relationship-
girl.
No, seriously.
yeah, like, don't tell us the angles and...
No.
Yeah, don't
Our
get deep down and
relationship
dirty in it.
was a setup, and
Mm.
you can call it your universe, God, whatever, but it literally was like a fairy tale setup.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I can't really say what attracted me to
Yeah,
him
that
because
is
I
true.
wasn't attracted to him.
That is so.
You slowly started to like him. I've had that happen.
But did
Yeah.
you like him based off what he said or what he did?
When I finally did, it was the conversation. It was the
Yeah.
connection that we had.
And ladies, and that's the same with you, Mimi. Would you say you're most attracted to conversation or the look?
Both.
Both.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely both.
It can't be separate.
No, you gotta be
No,
both.
you have to.
I mean,
you have to be-
conversation, looks, and
yeah, I
every
mean,
other
he
thing.
can't be like hideous
No,
and you like,
not
oh, but I like
hideous,
talking
but
to him.
yeah.
But he can't look good and be stupid as hell. Like,
True.
oh my God. But hey, some stupid dudes just so happen.
To serve a purpose.
Get the job done. Yes. Pay
Yes.
them full. Come on.
Yes.
But
Shout out to
I
the men
think
that
it
got good dick. Yes.
Did she say shout out to the man?
Yes.
Shout out to the gentleman.
Yes.
That has good
Well, you
dick.
know, but I don't like a dude that brag on it. Like,
I don't
you
like-
talk about
Yeah.
it like,
You know what?
I do you so good,
Oh
and then when
my
it come down to
God.
it, like,
No work.
You
no
know what?
words,
But see,
girl.
this is-
You
this
part time ass.
See, now that goes back to conversation. You're so wrong for that. That goes back to conversation, or I'm attracted to your conversation. My thing is that if he talking the first conversation,
Should never.
we on the phone, the first thing he say is, "Are you a freak?" 'Cause I'm a freak.
That blows me.
Girl, I can do.
I think the sexiest thing about a dude is to never bring up sex.
Bless God.
That shit turns me on. Like, you never bring it up.
Please,
Like,
let's
you
not
never
talk about it.
You can tell me I'm beautiful all I want, but don't tell me like, oh my God, your titties are fucking huge. Your ass looks amazing. in
Because
that
you
dress.
already know that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I know my beauty. I spend time with myself
Just
more
say,
than
you know,
So
I just don't like dudes
that talk
you
about
know,
sex.
yeah,
What do
you
you
know.
say?
I mean, it's also true about that, but some people pretend so well. Like, they probably act like they don't want to say those kind of things. They're just trying to paint themselves to look like.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
you also got to know how to play your game right, not to fall
Yeah.
for it.
So are you saying that some guys they try to come off as if they're
like
not
a gentleman, right?
Yes,
like
not
super
interested in the
gentle, but
sex.
they're like the worst.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the worst in bed or the worst in relationship.
Everything.
Everything.
Wait, say that again. I missed that.
I mean, like people come off sounding so gentle and all that stuff, but they're like the opposite. Total opposite.
In
like they
bed?
fake it. I mean, not bad.
Oh,
like,
they're not.
but,
Are you saying they're a gentleman?
Like
They're
they
not
come
authentic.
talking
You
about like they're nice.
No, because
and all
a man
that
wants
stuff.
a lady, like they say, a lady in the streets, but a freak in the sheets.
But that's not what she's talking about.
They're not. No.
No,
Maybe tell her again.
I'm trying.
Yeah,
to,
tell me that one more time.
I mean, I'm trying to say some people act like you said you don't want someone talking to you on the phone and say they like your titties and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But some people pretend and act like that's not what they actually want to talk about. And they just faking it and trying to paint themselves to
That's
look
fine.
like.
Just don't bring that up. You can think all you want to think.
Like, you can be paid as a $2 bill.
Go ahead. Just don't bring it up. Like, I just don't care. Like, yeah, just don't. You can think all you want to think. Because while you're thinking what you're thinking, I'm thinking the same damn thing. But we're just not going to talk about it.
Now, you guys are talking about two different things.
But our eyes could, like, read, like, oh, my God. Like, you ever just connected with somebody in the eyes? Like,
you knew you want the fuck on?
right now?
Just right. Yeah.
I can't wait till I meet that person. Lord have mercy.
You with somebody?
Yeah.
I am, and we're in love.
And you almost pregnant. almost pregnant, drinking water and shit. Talking
Y'all
about
so
you. I'll
funny.
be glad when I meet that
Y'all
person.
so
You
funny.
gotta-
I just want
I
somebody
kinda get
fine that
it.
shuts
Okay,
up.
I got you.
All men are idiots.
No, I'm gonna
Now
tell you
that's
this. What? No,
I
let me
just
say
think
this.
they're another level of stupidity. Please don't talk to me.
No, listen. Honestly, I had a gentleman say that the other night. Don't pay no attention to Cookie, because I promise you telling the truth.
I know.
For you to say that,
I'm just
it's
being
coming-
honest.
coming
Wait,
from
what
a
happened?
woman, she said, I
I just want a guy to look very well and shut up. Don't say anything. Please shut up.
But you know that that's what men say they want.
True.
They don't want. I'm telling you, the guy said.
Don't talk to me, please. Shut up.
They said, "Can I get someone?" This is what the man said. Can I just get somebody that just looks good and don't talk so damn much? I was like, the fuck.
By that, but that's him. That's him though. Like what he mean? What I'm guessing is what he means by that is somebody who is just
Not nagging.
no. She's just asking a bunch of questions, and reason being, she's asking a bunch of questions because you're giving her one word answers.
Exactly.
So that's
To the
that's
person.
your problem. You're not
Right.
engaging in the conversation. If you were engaging, she wouldn't ask so many questions.
That's
She wouldn't
year
talk
7.
so much.
That's
So
What?
engage.
That was year 7.
But you gotta
dude.
you have to force a man to have a conversation. What is that about?
Oh no, because as soon as I find out you're born, you know, they got this new thing what they call the block list. You tell me boring.
His ass out.
I'm gonna put his
Oh my God.
Okay, well
That's the
let me
Boring.
ask you guys something about, and I'm gonna bring up one other topic, and then your drink is
Yeah,
low.
we're
It's
low.
like
Mine is
low.
empty.
So you know what? You know what we're gonna do?
Let's wrap it.
Our yaks are low. We need to fill up our glasses. So you know what, ladies and gentlemen, join us next week. We gonna talk about some more stuff. Yeah. With our conversation and cocktails, ladies chat. We'll see y'all next week. Let's say our names. I'm Kay Nicole.
Monique.
I'm Nikita.
You looking at Cookie.
Mimi.
Yeah, and hit us up on social media. Let us know what you think about the show and all that good stuff. And if you want to join in on conversation, talk to us. We talk back.
Yeah.
Yakety yak. All right, we talk back.